Listen, you. Yeah, you. Let's make a deal. If you'll hear what I have to say, I'll tell you about your future. Don't worry, I'll be brief. They only gave me 500 words, so I can't stretch this out. Are you still with me? Good. Before anything else, you have to know, I'm dead. No, really, I am. Don't believe me if you don't want to. In fact, I'd prefer it if you don't. But go along with it for a moment. Use your imagination. When I died, I was given 2 options. The first was simple: continue on with whatever lay ahead, leaving the world behind. It was the practical choice. They don't tell you what comes next. The second option was more complicated, and they give you more details. Basically, this is how it works. I'd be granted a certain amount of influence, something I could spend however I saw fit, over the lifetime of someone I loved. You could whisper in their ear, nudging them in small ways, flickers of intuition when they were about to miss the point. You'd be allowed to view the whole span of their life. You'd see every possibility, the brightest ones and the darkest ones. And then you could invest that influence either to increase their blessings or to help them avoid devastating tragedies. Yes, you'd be a guardian angel. Good job, right? There's a catch. Because love requires sacrifice, if you decide to become a guardian, your previous life is wiped out. Erased, annihilated. Not just, you'll be remembered differently. You won't be remembered at all. You'll never have existed. Apparently, they do this to prevent dynasties of the lucky, people who keep getting unfair advantages. Even your children would be born to different parents. But what does it matter? You're already dead, aren't you? Well, turns out very few souls can handle the idea of being deleted. Most of us wants to believe our lives mattered, at least to the people we loved. Even if your life was mostly struggle, at least it was your struggle. Choosing to become a guardian means nothing you achieved, nothing you learned, nothing you endured ever mattered. Anyone who says it's an easy sacrifice is an idiot. And you, I'm sure you can imagine the kind of extraordinary love it takes to become a guardian. Imagine this: erasing everything you ever were for someone you never even met. Someone who's a complete stranger. Now imagine a guardian who's made that sacrifice, and then reviews your future, not for your triumphs, but for your darkest experience. The one that drops you into an endless pit of pain and desperation. Imagine they've spent every last bit of their influence, 500 words, only 500, just to urgently whisper a useful warning into your ear. Can you imagine that? Then maybe you can imagine how much I hated myself in life. How much I wanted to tell you something useful while I still could. Good luck in the coming year. You fucking bastard.